It's time for today's travel and cruise industry news. With the latest from travel and cruises around the world, here's your host, Chillie Falls.
Hey, good morning and welcome to a breaking news segment of travel and cruise industry news on this, the 30th day of March, 2020. Carnival Corporation has just announced that they are suspending operations for an additional 30 days or so. Actually, Carnival has said that they are extending the pause of the North American operations until May 11th, citing the impact of COVID-19. And a quote from Carnival: they're working with their guests to address the disruption to their vacation plans and extend their apologies. For our guests' convenience, they have automated the customer service process and urge guests and travel agent partners to please use the online forms as requested in emails being sent, the company said. Their offices in Greater Miami remain closed at the direction of local officials, and their ability to handle calls has been severely impacted. So they ask that you use their online form links only rather than trying to call, because there's nobody there to answer the call. Now, in a related story, Holland America, which is owned by Carnival Corporation, just a few moments after Carnival announced theirs, came out with their own statement that said, due to continued port closures and travel restrictions surrounding global health concerns, Holland American Line has made the decision to extend its pause of global cruise operations for an additional 30 days, canceling sailings scheduled to depart through May the 14th. Guests currently booked on cruises from April 14th through May 14th, and their travel advisors will receive notification from Holland American Line in the coming days regarding options for selecting either a future cruise credit for 125% of their booking, plus an additional $250 shipboard credit, or a full refund. So that's what Holland American is doing. Again, Carnival and Holland American now, which was expected, that we thought it was going to happen on Friday, but they have now joined Royal Caribbean and Celebrity, which had previously announced that they were suspending operations through May the 12th. There's been no word yet from Norwegian Cruise Line on their plans. Then that's expected momentarily, probably sometime today or tomorrow, because there's just not much choice in it, folks. And just popped over to see who's in the chats. Tom is with us. Hi, Tom. Good to see you as always. So that's it. Carnival suspends operations at Holland America with a little different date, even though they're owned by Carnival, which was a little screwy, but that's the way they do things. So be back with one other thing before we end this morning after this word from Scoot Around. Do you have a bad back, bad hips, bad knees, or any other mobility issues? Think about Scoot Around. For scooters, walkers, wheelchairs, even oxygen needs, delivered right to your cabin. Scoot Around for all your mobility needs on your upcoming cruise. All right, back with the one other story today, and that's an update on the Zaandam / Rotterdam situation and the Panama Canal. Those of you that have followed the story know the situation that the Zaandam has gone through for seems like forever, trying to get everybody off the ship. Had some deaths on board. Were a couple people that had also tested positive. And basically, at first, Panama said that the Panama Canal was not going to let the Zaandam through the canal. So the Rotterdam, in the meantime, had been sent out to meet up with the Zaandam and to refurbish their supplies. When they had the deaths on board, they made a determination to transfer, and even though they didn't word it this way, transfer healthy patients, basically healthy passengers, to the Rotterdam, which they did. Now, I guess there was some behind the scenes negotiating that went on, because finally, last night, or sometime yesterday, the Panama Canal Authority decided to let the Zaandam go through the canal. And both the Zaandam and the Rotterdam got through the canal. I don't know if they're through it completely yet. The last word I saw, they were both in various locks. But anyway, they're working their way through the canal if they haven't already made it. Quite frankly, I did not check it to see that they were out. That's not going to end the situation, folks. The Fort Lauderdale, they were heading to Fort Lauderdale and hoping to disembark the passengers off the Zaandam in Fort Lauderdale, finally letting these people get home if they could get flights. Now Fort Lauderdale is saying they're not going to let them disembark in Fort Lauderdale because of the issues with folks that are sick on board. That issue has not been resolved yet, folks, at least to my knowledge, and who knows what's going to happen. Nor has there been the issue resolved. Are they going to let the Rotterdam, which has the passengers from the Zaandam, or at least quote unquote healthy ones, disembark in Fort Lauderdale? Not sure what the end result of that one's going to be. That may come out later on today, and hopefully by tomorrow morning's regular broadcast of Travel and Cruise Industry News, we will have some sort of a resolution on that issue as well. So to summarize, the two ships are through the Panama Canal, or going through, and I think by now they're through. However, at least the Zaandam is not going to be allowed to go into Fort Lauderdale as planned. And the Rotterdam, I don't know what the situation is with that one. I have sent some requests out to staff folks on both ships, trying to arrange Chillie chats with either or both of them. So just keep watching. Hopefully we'll have some updates on that throughout the day today, or by broadcast time tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. So let's see who else is okay. A couple other people popped in. Amy's with us again today. Good morning, Amy, and as is Gretchen. Good to see both you guys today. That's it for this morning. Again, Carnival and Holland American have joined the ranks of Royal Caribbean and Celebrity. Everything is on pause now until the second week of May. Norwegian has not made an announcement yet, at least that I am aware of, nor have I heard anything about I have not gotten anything that my cruise, next week or 2 weeks or whenever it was going to be, has been canceled. I'm sure I will hear from them shortly as well. I am sitting back and waiting to hear from them. Hopefully I'll get more out of it by not calling up and saying, hey, let's do something, but we'll see. But anyway, so that's the update there. And again, the Zaandam Rotterdam issue is still up in the air. So that's it for today, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock for Travel and Cruise Industry News. For now, this is the Fat Travel Guy. Later, y'all.
Thank you for watching today's Travel and Cruise Industry News. Join us every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern for another episode. Travel and Cruise Industry News is a production of Chillie's Cruises.